I don't know if y'all have ever made a video, but if you have, you probably went back and watched it. And when I go back and look at the couple of the videos that I made from the past every once in a while, it just ultimately makes me want to record and make more videos. Ultimately today, because somebody asked for it, although I will be doing this eventually, I got a lot of stuff planned with Cobra Kai, bro. I'm not leaving my Cobra Kai era probably for a while. I'd say like 2-3 more months at best. There's tons of content that I want to cover, and I've low-key started to realize that more and more. But for right now, this is going to be another versus. It's somewhat interesting, but not really. Really not. It's not close, but it's interesting for the first couple of seasons, to say the very least, I guess. In season 1, I don't even gotta really get into this, although this intro kind of sucks. Wait, 1 second. Sam versus Miguel every season, bro, or Miguel versus Sam every season isn't close, so we're about to find out why. If you guys do enjoy the video, please be sure to hit a like, subscribe, share. Thanks for all the support in the previous videos. Let's get into this right now. So Sam versus Miguel every season. This legitimately should not be long because I shouldn't be. Okay, so season 1 goes to Sam, and it's not too hard to understand why it goes to Sam. Sam is able to critique Miguel on his form, his stance, and all that stuff, implying she has more skill, IQ, and battle IQ, and just overall over Miguel in that sense, because she completely corrects all of that stuff. Plus, she's able to easily flip over Miguel, and he's Johnny's best student, so she would clearly be over Miguel with this alone. But there's more to this than meets the eye that I want you guys, because y'all called me up for this in the previous video. This is like y'all main point y'all hit me with, and this is the only reason Sam is over. Sam is also over Miguel because season 1 Sam is the same Sam that tags Robbie in the beginning of season 2, and we know this because season 1 Sam at this point had not been training whatsoever. So that means that the same Sam who was tagging Robbie at the start of season 2 is season 1 Sam. Plus, at the end of season 1, we can clearly see that Sam has retained all of her fighting skills. She just hasn't fought anybody yet. So yes, this would easily imply that Sam is equal to a season 1 Robbie, and a season 1 Robbie is over a season 1 Miguel. And as long as that's the case, that will put season 1 Sam over Robbie and Miguel, because she's been doing it longer and literally can critique Cobra Kai's best fighter, implying season 1 goes to Samantha LaRusso. Season 2. This season's a little bit more obvious. In this season, Sam actually starts to really throw hands. Like I said, you can use the earlier feats until Sam starts learning the will technique and others. Once she starts doing this is when Sam officially becomes season 2 Sam and actually upgrades. But Miguel is trained by 2 senseis, so he's gonna learn more. He's just learned more. And ultimately, Robbie officially scales over Sam this season because he is, well, it's implied that Sam and him are relative. So you can make an argument that, you know, Robbie, you know, being relative to Sam would make, you know, it's a little bit closer. But Miguel would end up beating Robbie, even though it took him a whole episode to do so. And that being said, I think that's enough for me to just say Sam would lose to Miguel because, you know. Now, some people might say in the comments that are Sam defenders, they might say, well, why didn't you bring up the fact that Sam no-diff Tori? Because Tori, she didn't do anything. She lost to Hawk, and she lost to Hawk. Hawk is below Sam, as we know, thanks to the mall fight, where she 2v5 everybody else. So keep that all in mind. So yeah, I'll 100% say Sam is lower than Miguel, meaning Miguel will win season 2. Okay, on to season 3. Now we got some controversy. Once again, I said this before in previous videos. If you want to use the Miguel feat, even though it has absolutely nothing to do with the season, and bro was calling Miguel the true Karate Kid, which just because you're the true Karate Kid, it doesn't make you the best fighter in season 3. I don't understand that logic whatsoever, but hey, you want to take that statement that says Miguel is the best, go for it. But in my personal opinion, and this is a hill I'm gonna die on, I don't care how many of y'all say it, Samantha LaRusso is the best fighter in season 3, and it's not particularly too close, and I got multiple feats to prove this, although that's not the point of this video, so I'm just gonna prove why she's over Miguel. First of all, Sam is able to show Miguel the jump technique, implying she's over him because he doesn't even understand this or really do anything originally. And also, Sam is shown to be able to fight 3 people at once, also fighting the 3 top students of Cobra Kai, according to some of y'all. In my personal opinion, they're not the top 3, maybe top 5, but in any case, she's able to fight them. Also, Sam is shown to be able to easily handle all the Cobra Kais at her house. She's also then able to be a Tori, who is implied to be the best fighter in Cobra Kai, implying that she beat the top student at that dojo, which technically would be impressive because it would put her over Season 3 Hog, even though she already had beaten Season 3 Hog in the arcade fight. I mean, she's beaten most of the top fighters in this season already, even though none of those people, in my personal opinion, are top. The only person that I honestly think you can make an argument here for Miguel scaling is Kyler, because he literally fights him. But that doesn't even make any sense because Kyler should be below everybody I've already said anyways. So if Miguel is struggling to beat a Kyler, who is below the best fighter in Tori, and clearly Sam, the best fighter in the season, who no diffs the best fighter in Cobra Kai, would ultimately be the best fighter. It's really that simple. There's really nothing else to be said or made. Sam is the best fighter in Season 3, in my personal opinion, and ultimately she's also clearly going to be over Miguel for that reasoning. Now, I do think that Miguel being weakened is a pretty good point to stand on my heel. Also, Sam has the most training this season and learns the most stuff this season and is implied to have more skill than everybody else this season. So yeah, like I said, Season 3 goes to Samantha LaRusso. And if you have a problem with that, you already know. Just comment, bro. I already know y'all gonna comment. Every time Sam gets any win, y'all gonna, nah, bro, that can't be it. Nah, Samantha LaRusso. Yeah. Anyways, Season 4, Miguel. Let's be honest here. Now, there is an argument to be made. Like I said, I think you can make an argument that Miguel is the 3rd best fighter in this season, ultimately applying that he's 1 tier away from Sam. And ultimately, I don't understand that logic at all. Miguel learns Miyagi-Do this season, and he's implied to be a pretty good Miyagi-Do user. And ultimately, although that doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of what scaling means, I think it's fair to say that yes, Miguel is impressive. He is. And I think Sam isn't, because Sam shows no feats. Now, if you think Robbie is over Miguel in this season, this is only if you think Robbie's over Miguel this season, then technically Sam is over Miguel, specifically because Sam is able to catch Robbie in the prom fight in a hold, and she's clearly showing more skill, honestly more strength and more technique than him, right? So she would be relative to Robbie. If she's relative to Robbie and Robbie is over Miguel, then this means Sam would be able to beat Miguel, implying Sam would actually win Season 4 over Miguel. But this is a high take and one I'm not going to use. Miguel is able to swap hands with a Hawk that would become the All Valley champion, and is implied by Kenny and many other people that he would have won the All Valley tournament had he not got injured. But you know, you can just say Kenny was lying, and you can just say that Terry Silver's statement is not valid. Simple as that. In any case, I'm going to say Miguel is over Sam and it's an extreme diff win because I consider them to only be 1 tier between each other. The only feat Sam actually shows is the one I just named, and the other feat being when she quite literally beat Tori with a cheaped off ref. But, well, she didn't actually win the fight because, well, the ref, but she would have won had the ref not been cheating, but that's not important. Now we have Season 5. Also, yeah, season 4, if that wasn't clear. Miguel, extreme diff. Season 5, Sam performed some pretty good feats in this season. There's also even a statement for Sam that I have not brought up one time that I low-key forgot about, where Daniel says she's becoming sharper than this teacher, which would imply that Sam's skills are better than Daniel's, which is just retarded, so I'm not going with that. Although that's not even really what I think that statement means. I think it just means that Sam is verbatim just hitting another level of skill that none of the other students have reached yet. And this is low-key the season where Sam low-key finds inner balance, so it wouldn't surprise me. But in any case, what my real point here is despite this statement, despite her Kim feat and, you know, all that stuff, and the fact that she was one of the only Miyagi-Fang students to land a hit on Chosen and literally get him in a hole, mind you, I think it's fair to say that Sam is not over Miguel. And it's really only for 2 reasons. Now, I can't say for a fact that Robbie and Miguel are just clear cut above Sam. Outside of this statement and Johnny's initial take, first of all, when Johnny says Miguel, Robbie, and Hog down, he's not telling them that he's like, oh, I don't think that you guys are just as good as him or any of the other thing around. He was probably going to, and this is the speculation, he was probably going to pick either Miguel or Robbie, because he never said that they were on the same skill level. Miguel and Robbie were just like, hey, you know what? Let Hawk do it because he's the All Valley champion. In any case, the point is that he never actually got to voice his true opinion. Plus, he kind of did. In another statement, Johnny makes it pretty clear, very clear, that the only reason that they have a chance of entering the Sekai Sekai is because Robbie and Miguel on the same team. And fine, they are well off above everybody else in the entire dojo, including Sam. Plus, Daniel is somewhat of a Sam Glazer, but if you want to say that he was saying that with the idea that her skills are better than everybody else, then that's fine. But Miguel's skills are clearly relative to hers, and if not relative, I would still say Sam has better skill, but that's not what I'm getting at here. I'm saying that Miguel has more stuff overall, and he knows all of Sam's techniques now. So I would easily say that Miguel would be over Sam in this season. And yeah, it's not really implied through physical sheer realm or anything if they're like clear cut above, unless you want to take Terry Silver's statement, which if that's the case, then yeah, Miguel just wins. But in my opinion, anyways, Miguel just wins season 5. So yeah, nope. Sam does not win this season. And last but not least, we have season 6 part 1, in which case, once again, it is just kind of difficult to scale these two against each other. And it's mainly due to the fact that, first of all, Sam and both Miguel in part 1 specifically don't show that many feats outside of the fights they take place in and random things you can look at. For starters, Sam, Miguel, Hawk, not Hawk, but Sam, Miguel, Robbie, and Tori are implied to be the top 4 best students. Which this is where it becomes an issue, because it's like, well, where are they? Now, you can just clearly see that the boys are better than the girls, in my personal opinion, mainly because, well, they have more of an arc here and they're doing more stuff overall. They're training harder, they're just doing more, taking things more seriously. Plus, they kind of get picked first as well, so yeah, I have no reason to doubt this. You know, and they've been doing it for much longer. Plus, they had a fight in the previous season. Ultimately, what my point here is that no matter how skilled Sam is, she's not beating because she's relative to an enraged Tori. I still think Sam would have beat Tori, but that doesn't really matter because we know Miguel and Robbie are above me at the very least, due to Johnny's statements, due to my Barnes statements, and just due to watching the show. You can clearly understand and see this. So what that ultimately means is I'm going with Miguel in season 6. And that's the video, bro. That's the video. Because I'll go back over it one more time and you'll clearly see how one-sided this kind of is. Season 1, I got Sam. Season 2, I got Miguel. Season 3, I got Sam. Season 4, I got Miguel. Season 5, I got Miguel. And season 6, part 1, got Miguel Diaz. Let's be honest though, Sam would only fight Miguel in like maybe one season out of all of these. And that's probably season 2. Because that's the only season she really just did like Miguel in. But yeah, that's probably it. She would, let's be honest, bro, they're making out probably 90% of the time. So, on screen. So comparing them against each other is just very difficult. So it's straight up scaling of feats ultimately that would pin these two together against each other. So yeah, without that being said, guys, I'm out. W video. That gives Miguel 4, Sam 2. So I would say this is not close. If you guys did enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe. I can never say enough, never say so. Thank you. Hope you guys enjoy your day whenever you watch, however you watch. And I'm out. Deuces.